allowing us to render all of them in a single pass.
Gordon, take out these snipers, would you? All right, thanks, Gordon. Now let's clear out of here. Going down.
This test map included rough outlines of ruined buildings with infinite citizen spawners at various locations and heights to provide a constant stream of targets. This setup allowed us to refine the Strider's AI and stance changes to make it interesting and engaging, even to just sit back and watch it in action.
Production costs for new areas are always high, so if we could add more gameplay to an existing area, it's a win. But for a hard fight like this one, where the player faces multiple Striders, reuse has extra benefits. Since players have been through it before, they already have a sense
Dr. Freeman, wait! We'll come with you. Gotta reload.
Here, boy, dog. Come back here, dog. Oh. Hornet, hey, help me out here. Dog crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel. I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but...
Weapon strip. Once we introduced the super gravity gun, we really didn't want players returning to their conventional weapons, so we did the only rational thing. We disintegrated them. It helps to have an inscrutable supernatural enemy like the Combine as the antagonist of your game.
It should play out, but instead collaborate with talented people and go into it trusting they'll make it even better.
Elevator fight. Even though we wanted the player to feel all-powerful, he couldn't resist the temptation of a tough fight at the elevator shaft. The battle waiting for the arrival of the elevator here ended up being somewhat more difficult than originally envisioned.
Lamar? Lamar! Blast that little... Where did she get to?
Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17.
There is no way we can launch before those Striders are... Oh, excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time. I'll just step out until you've finished, if that's more convenient. It's all right, honey. Well, Freeman, I believe I've found the perfect use to. Follow me, quickly.
We'll talk later.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
To setting up complex logic conditions that must be met in order for the destruction to occur.
Players under pressure can overlook basic tasks, so we try to make the important ones foolproof. Players often forget to check their health level, but rarely forget to seek out Magnuson devices. We narrow doorways and set health supply racks right by the entries, so that players rushing in to get explosives would find themselves automatically picking up vital supplies.
Over here, Freeman!
We made some small changes to our autosave system as a result of tuning the final Strider battle. Autosaves are the periodic checkpoints where we can restart the player.
Tactics would be rewarding rather than frustrating. Meanwhile, we had to make sure the Strider and Hunter behaviors were consistent, and
to create a climactic finish to this level, we ramped up Strider density and citizen presence,
and then systematically destroyed outer installation intensity high, and sometimes this required removing enemies. For example, elite Combine soldiers originally took part in this invasion, running in and around the Striders and Hunters, but this additional level of enemy fire proved frustrating for players, and so they were removed.
Shapes for the model. In this level, we used an old pumpkin model as the placeholder for the Magnuson device. After we decided that the gameplay was fun and the pumpkin worked well, a proper model was created using the pumpkin as a template.
Nice one, Freeman!
We did it! With them off! Good work, everyone! Attention! Attention! The Striders have been defeated! All personnel return to base immediately! Repeat! All personnel return to base immediately!
Hey! Gordon Freeman! Wow! Thanks, Freeman! Good going!
Wow, Gordon. You were amazing out there. Come on. Is in its final stages. The portal's close to opening, but Dr. Magnuson sure will be in time to stop it.
Complete. Tracking beacon. Oh, there's another bit of cruft. Well, I see the Magnuson device performed flawlessly. I feel compelled to thank you personally for saving my rocket. So, well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were gonna get a hug.
Powered and ready?
Check. Let's go to the control room. We can get a great view of the launch from there. While we're out having fun, I found an old helicopter that I was able to get working. I've got it all packed up and ready to go. Never a dull moment, huh?
Wait a moment. I'm seeing a payload anomaly of approximately 8.5 pounds.
That's within tolerance. Certainly not worth scuttling.
We're back!
At last.
Ah, Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
Let's not forget that with the Magnuson device, those Striders practically destroy themselves.
Yes.
We have launched our rocket. Now, I believe we're ready to start the auto sequence.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
You'll hear no objection from me.
It's all yours, Gordon.
Silo doors open. Stations, everyone. Power to main thrusters. Steady on.
T-minus 10, 9,
We're launching.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Steady.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
We did it!
We sure did.
Just get control of myself.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Now, it is still too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
Too right. The clock is ticking.
We couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Aren't you gonna see us off?
Just as soon as this is wrapped up. I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
We'll catch up with you in a moment, sweetheart.
Here, the portal satellite array that opened a gate to Xen in Half-Life 1 has been repurposed to shut the Combine out. This is just another example of the way we constantly try to weave the old threads of the Half-Life story into the new episodes.
I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on!
Alex,
Dear
look at the
God, this
portal.
has to work.
We've activated the resonator.
Oh.
My goodness.
Yes.
The portal has been neutralized.
We did it. We did it, Gordon.
We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
Needed. A series of cards can sit in front of a 3D skybox, and with the addition of atmosphere or fog, a realistic result can be achieved.
Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Developing the Half-Life episodes allows us to flesh out the details in an ongoing cosmic struggle. Most of this conflict remains far in the back episode. The advisors come fully into their own, front and center, as characters with a huge impact on the story.
To create the Eli death sequence, we talked it through in great
to the Resistance and Alex's devotion to him, so from a narrative point of view, the impact of his death seemed obvious. The hard part would be the execution. The advisor's ability to immobilize the player gave us a way to stage the scene. Then the animations and the sound design made it believable, but none of this would have been enough without inspired performances by Merle Dandridge and Robert Guillaume.
This final episode 2 scene was unbelievable. Before we even started working on it, the team sat me down and they kind of did a little show and tell of the rough animation that they had, and I think they were hesitant to show it and I think most importantly he loved her, and this script was a gift and a gut punch all in one. It really motivates me to kind of try to knock it out of the ballpark. I love playing Alex, and I have to say, it's definitely my favorite acting job I've ever had, hands down.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again. Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my God! No! No! Oh my God!